I got it done. The window is shut. Turn that music down. You know why. If it's not my music, it'll get me in trouble with YouTube. And I didn't put my music on today. I'll put my music on another day when I have something new to offer you, which I don't have today. All right, let's get this show on the road, shall we? See you later. Hi, and welcome to my channel. This is Mimi on the Move, and I am Mimi. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. What the hell is that?
Well, it's actually...
I'm doing a video.
It's called an expedition vehicle. It's going to be our home away from home to travel the world.
I can't even believe what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. But
I'm Mimi.
I'm Lori.
I'm also Lori.
Oh,
that's my legal name is Lori.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Lori.
Yeah, so my husband, Grant, built it.
No way.
Yes. Yeah, it's an army cab, and then we
do you
built
mind me taking the video? This is unbelievable.
No, I don't mind.
I'm gonna walk around it.
That's okay. We'll show you inside later once we get.
I'm like ready to cry. Like, this is like so unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this.
Well, you see a lot of them in Europe.
Well, I haven't been to Europe.
Well, I mean, that's
oh
how we learned about it.
God.
Grant, this is Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Hi, Grant. And that's my son's middle name.
Small world.
This is crazy. What do you call it? Like,
well,
what is it?
They're called expedition trucks or overland vehicles.
Okay, yeah.
So you can go where RVs can't go.
Okay, so I'm actually up in the passenger seat. It's insane. The passenger seat bounces up and down. Let me just turn you this way. Literally, there's nothing in front of me. The ground is way so far. Let me just show you where Lori is. That's how far down she is. And this girl guy.
This is Bailey.
Bailey.
And his brother Simon.
Simon.
Come here.
Simon. Hi.
Simon's not sure about it. Well, they're both not sure, but they've actually really improved since we started. Used to be like,
scared. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
But they're fine now.
Insane. So just to give you an idea, that vehicle over there is the same size as mine, and look how small it looks. Oh my goodness. And this is the stairs. That's how far down we are.
Do you want me? Video you going up? Okay.
This is just crazy. Oh, there's more stairs back there. There's a back door. My goodness.
You can actually crawl through from the cab to the back.
So this, I won't even go into it because it's too much up here, but there's a lot of stuff up here. And that's where Grant lives when he's driving. And this right here is the doggy and the cat, 2 dogs in a cat bed. And back there, I'm not going to show you him because he doesn't want to be on the camera, and I respect that. But you can see right through. So the animals can go back and forth. I think they built this for their animals. Is that right, Lori? You built this for your animals, right?
Yes. Well, actually, the box is bigger than we were going to get when we realized how much floor space they take up when they're sprawled out. So we were going to get a 16-foot one, and this box is 20 feet long. 8 feet wide by 20 feet.
So what Grant told me is that this is a 6-wheel drive vehicle. The engine is a Cummins diesel straight 6. It can go in water right up to the underneath of the floor line, and it automatically will, not automatically, he can press a button if he's in sand or something soggy like that. He can just press a button inside that says sand, and the tires automatically deflate to about 17 pounds per square inch. Or he can just press it back to normal and they reinflate by themselves. There's a washer dryer one machine unit in the rig as well. It's got induction cooking. There's really nothing it doesn't have. It has so many things I couldn't begin to list them here. It is really quite a marvel. This is day 2 of the visit, and they are on their way to a new adventure. It was really nice visiting with Grant and Lori, and they were very hospitable showing me around their home. I hope you see them on the road someday. They're just super people. There was all this racket outside the window of where Myster was hanging his head out of, and it was just going on and on. I couldn't figure out what it was, and then I finally spotted it. It was a squirrel, and he was chattering so much. I think he was chattering at MrMyster. Eventually he runs away, and that's when you should see him on the video. I had a hard time finding him. He blended in. So there he is. He's up there on the middle of the screen, right there. Okay, there you go. Okay, it's morning here, and a sunny morning it is. It's 10 minutes to 8 a.m. Well, I guess it's a.m. I just said it was morning. It's early. It's 20 degrees Celsius. It's approximately 70 Fahrenheit if you're not doing Celsius. I switch back and forth from Celsius to Fahrenheit depending on what it is I'm looking at or the mood I'm in. It's kind of like I'm clock bilingual. That's the only bilingual I am. Anyways, welcome to the channel. If you've never been here before, I'm Mimi. This is Mimi on the Move. And I'm also known as Lori, depending on when you met me or where you met me. I've produced a couple of songs for a very, very kind and wonderful lady. And she fell in love with them. That was it. The fact that she liked what I did with her songs, wow, I can't even tell you what that means to me. Anyways, time spent, it's all time well spent. Ooh, we're in a bit of a shade here. Oh. Anyways, we're at the red light here, gonna cross the freeway in a moment and go pick up my package. So I'm going to turn you off. I haven't turned you off for quite a while because I haven't been videoing for the past week. But I'm gonna turn you off right now and, well, talk to you in a bit. Oh, hi. Back again. It's another day. It's a new day. It's laundry day. Yeah. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Laundromat opens at 9. The reason I made that face is because for some reason when I go to say laundromat, I go laundry mat. There's no such word as laundry mat. Well, I guess there is if you use it, but there's no like legitimate word, laundry mat. It's laundromat. Anyways, I'm either gonna go do the laundry or I'm gonna go to the laundromat. Either way, that's what we're doing this morning. And then I've got a few things to do at the store. A couple of groceries, kitty litter. And then I'll go find a shady place for me and Myster. So I've got a Band-Aid on my arm. Myster bit me the other night. Like, there's 4 puncture wounds in my arm. They're healing beautifully. They were quite infected on Monday, and I put a lot of tea tree oil on, and I kept that tea tree oil on for, well, until now. And now it's Tuesday. So the tea tree oil has taken away the infection, and I'm good to go. But yeah, apparently you got to watch out for cat bites, I'm told. Some of the ladies after my class said, you better watch that, right? Because cat bites, right? So I trust them. They gave me good advice. I came home right away and put tea tree oil on. So if you're ever wondering about the benefits of tea tree oil, on wounds, etc., look it up, because you might be pleased and interested to hear how well it helps you heal without having to go to the drugstore and pay a lot of money for, you know, creams and salves. Oh, and you know, when I was Googling this, what to do about cat bites that actually puncture the skin and make you bleed, they said don't put salve on them, because what you want to do is allow the bacteria or whatever was in the cat's saliva, you want it to be able to escape from the wound. And if you put these thick salves on, it cannot. You contain it inside, and therefore any infection will be internal, and at that point you don't want it to go into your bloodstream, and so on and so forth. So I'm glad I Googled it. Dr. Google was pretty good on that information. And so I kept the tea tree oil around the wounds rather than on top of, even though oil is not a salve. I was afraid that the tea tree oil might burn if it got into the actual puncture hole. So I kept it around the holes. And it sounds gross, doesn't it? I kept it around the wounds. Anyways, I'm really glad it's healing today, and we hope that this does not happen again. So anyways, we're going to be on our way. Get my seatbelt on. I've done my mental checklist. You know, emergency brake is still on. The cat is back there. The window's closed. The side mirror is open. My seat is pulled up. What else? Oh, my visor. There's that noisy visor again. Yeah, so let's see if we can get to that laundromat and get this little bit of laundry done. It's only one little load today, and then we'll get on with the day. So I'll catch up with you in just a little bit. Okay, we are at the laundromat. I swear that word is going to be my nemesis today. It's good. There's something on my mind today. It's actually on my mind now and then. And it's about fear and what causes fear. It sounds like a pretty simple enough question, but the reality is there's times I don't understand what causes fear in people. You know, let's say I'm going to try to give an example here. Let's supposing you have bullies, adult bullies. Well, we say adult because of their chronological age, but they're in fact infants because they behave such ways that they do, but they're bullies. Bullies are not mature adults. Let's say there's bullies picking on one person, and that person is seemingly accepted and liked enough by most of the people around watching the bullying happen. But those people watching say and do nothing. They say they like the person who's being bullied, but they do nothing because they say they don't want to cause a problem. I think, in my own opinion, it's just mine, I think they perpetuate the bullying by not standing up for the person who's being bullied. I think you give a rite of passage to the bully by keeping quiet about their behavior. That's my opinion. An explanation I've been given is that the people that are watching the bully and go on have to live there. Then they feel vulnerable to the bully if they say anything or address it or confront it or whatever. It's probably true. They probably do leave themselves in a situation where now they can be bullied or judged, and they don't want to be bullied because they see what it does to another person. So they hold back their support of the, we'll call them, I hate to use the word victim, it's such an overused word, but the person who's being bullied therefore gets no support from the people that have to live there because they have to live there. It makes sense. And I think you can take what I just said and put it into any scenario of a bully and somebody watching the bully and the person who's being bullied. Now, the person who's being bullied also has a part to play here. They're only a victim if they let themselves be. If a person is being bullied, they do have the opportunity to stand up to the bullying. Granted, that can be very difficult if the bullying itself is very covert. And by covert, I mean almost unnoticeable to the outside world. Covert is kind of like behind the scenes bullying, like that. An overt bully would be somebody who does it right out in the plain Jane open for everybody to see. And even then, people fear the bully, so they say and do nothing about that bully's behavior. So when you look at the dynamics of it, you've got the person being bullied, you've got the bully, and then you've got the onlooker to the whole thing. And maybe, is it possible that the onlooker says, well, I'm not going to stand up for that person if they're not going to stand up for themselves? That's possible. So just because a person doesn't stand up for the person who's being bullied, it doesn't mean that they don't want to. They just think, well, if that person doesn't consider themselves valuable enough to stand up for themselves, who am I to stand up for them? I don't know. That's just my thought for the morning. But I will get back to you later. Well, it's been a good day, a long day. I'm a little bit tired now. I got everything done that I wanted to. And I should finish up that bit of conversation I was having with you earlier about fear. The whole purpose of the conversation was about fear, even though I didn't say that fear thing very often. What I was really trying to get at is fear in that situation from bullies, the person being bullied, and the onlookers. There's a lot of fear going on there. Like sometimes a bully bullies somebody because they fear them in some way or another. Whether they fear them because they're insecure, I'm not really sure. It's just one avenue. And the person who's being bullied might fear that if they retaliate, there'll be more bullying coming down the road. Or if they don't retaliate, they fear that I don't know, it's just fear, right? And then the onlooker does nothing about it because they fear that they might get bullied too, or they fear that somebody won't like that they were confrontational to the bully. That's what I was talking about, fear, and how I don't always understand fear. It just in that one situation. I'm sure there's just trillions of other reasons where fear pops up in our lives, but that was just one, and I wanted to just kind of address that. So I'm going to leave the video at that now, and thank you for stopping by. And it was kind of a mix match of things today, not the normal type of video that I do. That's okay, a little change now and then, never hurt any of us, right? So I wish you all love, and I hope that you all are loved. Until next time, be well, take care.